What is going on, guys? Today we're looking at our very first inform, and it's going to be inform Abraham. There is still plenty to come out, so don't you worry about that. Loads of informs, loads of team of the weeks, golds, as much as I can get my hands on, basically. But 81 Abraham, he is the star kid coming in at Chelsea. Obviously, he's having a decent season to start with. I think if Chelsea do get their run, he will become a very, very influential player in their team. And 81 rated, he may not be the greatest player at this point in FIFA, but for an 81 rated striker with 80 shooting, okay, it's not the greatest, but it's all right. 6'5", only 18k. The kid can only go up. So I thought I'll give this one a try. Obviously, with a lot of people just starting out, this is a perfect striker to get. Potentially links up with Pookie up front, because obviously that's another very cheap beast to put into your squad. Looking at the pace, it's good enough. I think it's 79 overall. I think that's perfectly okay as a hold-up striker, especially if you're playing with 4-3-3. You've got the wingers coming in that are obviously a little bit quicker. Cross the ball in, 6'5". He's always going to get his noggin on it. 76 jumping with 86 heading accuracy. He's got 71 stamina but 85 strength. And I did notice the physical aspect about him was very, very nice. Shooting-wise, 84 positioning and finishing with 82 shot power. I think personally this card is screaming out for either a hunter or at least a hawk. A hawk would get you 83 pace, 86 shooting and 78 physical, whereas a hunter will get you 86 shooting and 88 pace. So it depends on what you're looking for. I personally think hawk is just good enough to give him that little bit of an edge on the pace. The hunter obviously does make him that little bit more, which is nice, but I think hawk definitely gets you through always onto that kind of that role for him. What I did like about this card, his finishing was actually okay. Coming up against starter teams, you're not going against the All Blacks, the De Geas, the Edisons, until we hit maybe FUT Champs or later on in when the actual game's out. So I think this is the perfect time to have a striker like this. Try him out, try a few different strikers out and see what takes your fancy going into the very first FUT Champs, first rival matches. I think that is the best way to do it. And you see, finesses, just normal shots, long range, headers. He scores them all and also does get quite a few assists as well, just because being that tall, he manages to get to the ball and hold it off really well. You'll see there, keepers do make saves and he's not he's not going to score 9 times out of 10, but he will definitely give you that little bit of an edge up front. Here just doing a few little keepy ups and then absolutely volleying it into the top corner. And it's stuff like that, something you can try out, something different. And I think in general the card is a nice card. Obviously I'm talking mainly on a starting team aspect, but I think he will be a good striker going forward. And who knows, you might even get a future star of him. That would be incredible. I think he's 21 years of age. I think there's definitely a chance for him to get a very nice future star if he continues. You see here again, just whittles in. That's what he likes doing. He's in that striker role and will always make them dying runs right there, straight in between them three, and it's absolutely beautiful. So going into the overall play review for him, obviously I've got the better and worst. I really like this, and just a big shout out to the graphics guy that helps me out with all of these, and also the thumbnails. They are absolutely popping this year, so leave a like if you want to see more of them, and make sure you go check out his link down below. Really good graphics guy. If you need him, hit him up. He's really decent at these sort of stuff, and this is his first time on Photoshop. I think these are absolutely incredible. But anyway, better than Giroud, I think that's a given, but to be honest, there is a lot of competition for this card. Jesus is a fantastic striker. Rashford, again, looking at around about his level. Then you've got Haller, 83 rated. There's a lot of players that I think are on par with him, but mainly for different aspects, mainly for the pace aspect, the dribbling aspect. This guy is incredible at being very tall, because, well, he is, and he's great at heading, but then has a nice finish on him as well. So for me, Giroud just doesn't cut it. I think he's, again, a very much like this kind of striker, but Pookie is better than him in my opinion. I think definitely he is an incredible striker, and a lot of people have really rated this card. Like I said, 18k, value for coin 6.5k, because 20k is not that bad at all. 5 out of 10 for FUT Champs, because by then I think a lot of people will have a little bit of a better team, and overall I'm giving him a 6 out of 10, but definitely a higher rating when it comes to being a starter guy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button with the subscription and the bell button pressed, and I'll see you all for the next review.